Hello, everyone. Rob Lee, Tarot with an Attitude. We're going to talk about the election again. Some things are shifting, things are moving. I want to talk to you about it, let you see what I see, and let you see what I was shown through the cards. So stick around. Let's see where we're going with this recount. Things might be changing. See you in a second. This is Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, Rob Lee. You could reach me through my email, tarotwithanattitude@gmail.com. Also, you can reach me on Facebook, Tarot with an Attitude, and the website, www.tarotwithanattitude.com. So, let's talk the election again. Today is Friday the 13th. When I did the numbers on this, something's coming to an end. Something's changing. We may see something today that's going to alter some things. Something may come to light. Something may come out. But I'm going to show you. I didn't do a post yesterday, but I was reading cards. Things were I was really getting some mixed vibes yesterday about this whole election thing, and I was not comfortable. And I'll talk to you about it. So I sat down, and again this morning with a new light, I asked in kind of some different questions. So let's get right into it. We're going to look at where I started this. And I went at it from a threefold process to begin with. And I asked, what's the problem? Well, this talks about winning. You know, anytime we see this card, generally the Six of Pentacles is all about we've come through a conflict and we're going to overcome. But remember, this was given to me as the problem. So the problem is we're not getting through this battle as cleanly or as clearly as we would like. And I'm trying to figure that out, and I've got some insight on that. Might be coming in another video, but when we're going to look straight at what's going on today, winning this thing is going to be a problem. And so I asked why in this thing, and the suggestion was how we fix it. Prosperity begins. It's a number one. It's an ace, and it's again the Ace of Pentacles. We have to be real. We're fixing to start a new journey. I'm also looking at numbers. Different things are coming out. Ideas may be falling out of the sky. The peach is all about fertility. This is all a very feminine picture. So we may be looking at, we're going to have to come at this from a different approach. This is considered, the suggestion is starting over. At first, I'm like, well, we know a recount may be involved and recounts are going on. Is it possible to begin this whole election again? And of that, I'm not sure about the actual physical possibilities. The only way to be clear is we have to define some things that weren't defined before, such as this all new mail-in voting. Really wasn't that new if you think about it. We've been doing absentee ballots for years, folks, all through the mail. But we varied on that system, and I'll get into that in another video as well. However, this was given to me as the solution. It's new beginnings, and it's new beginnings in the physical world. So, yes, I believe recounts are going to show, things are going to show. Ironically here, though, we do have butterflies in the tree, and butterflies generally mean a metamorphosis. Something's changing. Things are moving. Things are, are going to come to light. Things are actually changing, and life as we know it is changing in this. So things are changing every day. Now, ironically, the reason I brought up it's Friday the 13th, when I did the numbers on that, today is a 10. It's another reason I wanted to get this out here today. 10 means something's coming to an end. So again, we're getting to that, we're at a termination phase. Something is going to come to happen today in our very near future. Keep an eye out. Something's going to shift the way this whole thing is going. And there was one thing I didn't like. I'm going to say that right here. Yesterday and the day before, I saw some images of President Trump, and what I saw was tired and fatigue. Not saying he's weak by any stretch, but everybody gets tired. David and Goliath. David got tired. Solomon got tired. Buddha got tired. I get tired. You get tired. Sometimes the battles can be too much, and I'm wondering if he's trying to fight too many battles on too many fronts. Maybe this is where the new beginnings is coming from. We've got to refocus where our efforts need to go. So, with that being said, though, what I was given for the possible outcome in this was, of all cards, hope. Hope, the star. Now, what I want you to see is there's someone emerging from the light. So I'm taking this as there's possibly new information coming, but remember, in the theme of things of today being a 10, things are going to change. Something is going to come out. Watch the news. I'm telling you, something is going to be in the news today that's going to shift the way this thing's going. Not saying which way, but I'm telling you, I think that's what I'm getting. Okay? Hope is in our hands. It's within our grasp. We need to keep it. We need to go on with it. No matter who you're rooting for in this, there is always hope that we can bring this thing to a successful conclusion. Now, when we look at this card, it's a 17, okay? I look at the major arcana cards in different ways numerically. 1, new beginning. Remember, the previous card was a 1. 7, reassessing. 7 is reassessing. It's stopping and looking back and seeing what's going on and seeing what happened. What I'm seeing here is we need a new beginning, but we may have to look at where things went wrong to be victorious. And when you put those together, 8, 1 and 7, it's an 8. It's about mastery. We have to master the situation. A lot of times this is going to take finesse. This is going to take diplomacy. We're going to have to wait. And many times in mastery, it's called patience. We're going to have to be ready to go with the flow. So when I look at all of these cards together, I get 6, which is generally victory, but we said that's a problem. The whole idea of the numerics of these is 6, 7, and 17 is 24. 2 is partnerships. 4 is a solid base. Put them together, 6, you have a victory again. So I'm really feeling something today is going to shift. Keep in mind, whether we hear about it today, something's coming out somewhere today that things are going to change. Now, in doing that, then also just to go one step further, I pulled from another deck and I asked for a clarifying card. And I got 2. So again, partnerships. Something's happening. There might be a new partnership at work. This is a lot of air and a lot of fire mixed. Okay? Sorry about the color fading in and out. As I move in and out, my lights change. But notice we've got our butterfly again. We've got a hand pointed up in the air. We've got crystal. This is things are going to see. And again, the clarifying card coming to life. I honestly believe something is coming out today. Stay tuned. Stay in touch. I'll get back tomorrow, even though it's Saturday. Okay? When we look at the 2s, like I said again, we're talking about partnerships, pairing. Things are going to happen. Things are coming together. All right, the 9 is about coming to the end of a journey. We're almost there. We're very close. So again, and when you put those together, I get an 11, which again comes back to a 2. A new beginning and a new beginning. There's going to be a new beginning on 2 different sides. And a 2 means there's some type of joining coming together, whether it be joining of ideas and spirit or whatnot, but things are fixing to change. Note the butterfly again. Note this lovely person standing on top. One of the things to always remember here, okay, in this, let's remember that last card. There is always hope. There is always something we can do. We have to retain that hope within us. Never give up, folks. Never say die, all right? Because this is part of life. We've been through these things before, okay? We can deal with it. Folks, from the bottom of my heart, maybe the fatigue I'm seeing is what I'm seeing and hearing from everybody, and I'm picking up so my empathic portion of me is picking up on so much of that fatigue, so much of that tiredness from my fellow man, my brothers, my sisters, from life in general. In this physical plane, we're tired. But remember, this is part of learning. What are we going to learn from this? And remember that we are all in this together. We are all fellow human beings. We need to respect, we need to remember each other and deal with this in a civil way and show the world how democracy actually works, even when people disagree. So, with that being said, keep an eye on the news today. Keep an eye for the next couple of days. Something's changing. Something's coming to an end. Something's changing. And with that being said, this is Rob Lee, Tarot with an Attitude. Have a great day. Take what you want. Leave what you don't want. But leave with peace, love, and light.